Hey everyone, and welcome back to Cook the Books. I'm your host CJ, and what a day we had yesterday on the picks. 4-0 clean sweep, including the hot hitters cheat sheet that we shared with you guys from the VIP Discord. Nice little pair that we got there, and we were able to cash that. You can see on screen for those of you guys that missed it. These are all the plays that we cashed yesterday. Clean 4-0 sweep. So let's do it again today. We are back with some more MLB props for you guys, and we're going to be sharing the hot hitters sheet with you guys again today. We've got Freddie Freeman and Jose Ramirez. Gonna be sticking with Ramirez. He's hot. He's hitting everything right now. So I'm gonna pair him with Freddie today. So again, for those of you guys that are new here, the way that this hot hitters sheet works is we're taking these guys for one hit each. So if you guys like this pair, go ahead and lock that in over on DraftKings before it jumps any higher. But that's the hot hitter sheet for today. Again, if you guys want all of our cheat sheets and our AI projections, everything that we put out in the Discord, that is linked in the VIP down below. So be sure to check that out if you guys are interested. But getting into today's free plays, we're gonna be going over 3 props on this MLB slate, and we're gonna be looking at some pitchers today. So for our first prop, we're gonna be looking at Cole Ragans for the Kansas City Royals. He's the pitcher. We're gonna be looking at his over 17.5 outs. You can see he's hitting 5 straight, and he's also hitting 1-1 in the head-to-head versus Minnesota earlier this season. That was about 2 months ago, actually, to the date. He had 18 in that game. You know, Ragans is a hell of a pitcher, and he's been solid this year, holding a 3.34 ERA and has an xERA of 3.3. Today he's going to be facing the Twins, who are all around middle of the pack in just about every category against left-handed pitchers. But one stat that is sticking out is that they have the lowest walk percentage versus left-handed pitchers so far this season. And what that tells us is it's going to be quick outs and a lower pitch count, so he'll be able to go deeper into this game. And looking at Ragans for the season, he's over an 8 out of 11 starts this season so far, including the 5 straight that we talked about with 20, 18, 19, 21, and 18 on your screen right here. And in all 5 of those games, he's thrown 94 plus pitches, so he's going deep into these ones. And when he throws 83 or more pitches in a game, he has 18 plus outs in 17 out of 20 games, including 9 out of 10 on the road. This Royals team is trusting this guy to go deep into games, and they also have the number 18 ranked bullpen to back him up. So he should clear this line yet again today versus the Minnesota Twins. So prop number 1, Cole Ragans over 17.5 outs. Looking at our next prop, we're going to be taking a look at Tristan McKenzie, the pitcher for the Cleveland Guardians. We're going to be taking a look at his earned runs. He's got a line of 2.5. We're going to be taking the under on him. As you can see, he's under in 7 out of 10 games so far this season. And, it's part of the reason why we're getting this line where it is because, they're playing at Coors Field. The books like to overvalue some of those lines because of the altitude. It's going to carry pitches. That's a ballpark where, some more home runs can be hit, extra base hits, that kind of thing. So you tend to get a little bit more inflated lines. But the Rockies are the same team no matter the altitude. So, the Rockies are ranking 20th in runs scored per game, having 4.52 runs per game at home, which ranks 9th. This Rockies team is just not good against right-handed pitchers, having just the 2nd lowest WRC plus and the 13th lowest OBP. And today they have a bad matchup, facing McKenzie, who's been good on the season. He has a 3.44 ERA and has been unreal as of late, pitching 30.1 innings, allowing just 19 hits and 8 earned runs in those last 5 starts. That's a 2.25 ERA. So McKenzie, he's faced 17 plus batters in 10 out of 10 starts this season. And even when facing that many batters, he's managed to allow 3 or fewer runs in 34 out of 44 starts, just 77%, and 16 out of 21 on the road. And when we look at his history at Coors Field, he pitched here back in 2022, and he only let up 1 run. And these Rocky bats have struggled against McKenzie as well, batting just 3 of 16 with a 188 batting average with 7 strikeouts. So we're liking McKenzie to go under his 2.5 earned runs line here today at Coors Field. And then getting to our third and final prop, we're going to be looking at Jesus Luzardo, the pitcher for the Miami. I almost said the Dolphins. I'm already thinking NFL. The Miami Marlins. This is a line that will probably jump, as he's been a good pitcher for these guys. He's gone over in 5 out of 8 starts this season, and 3 of his last 4 was 6, 8, 7. And he hooked on every single game that he's missed this season. You can see 4, 4, and 4. So he's hooked on this line. So, by the time that people start getting some action in on this, I mean, the line's already moved a little bit. It was minus 125. Now it's pushing more towards 135, 140. So line is moving slightly. So we could see a bump here to that 5.5 line. So if you guys are liking this one, get it in. But just to share some stats with him, Luzardo holds a 25.3% K rate on the season, going over this line in 5 out of 8 games. But his whiff rate is the same that it's been the last 2 seasons. In 2022, he had a 31.7 whiff percentage, having a 30% K rate. 2023, he had a 31.4 whiff percentage, having a 28.1 K rate. And so far this season, he's got a 31.7 whiff percentage, holding a 25.3 K rate. So today he's going to be facing the Padres, who on paper, this looks like a bad matchup just because that lineup has been good, especially of late. They have the 4th lowest K percentage versus left-handed pitchers this season, including the lowest in the last 15 days. But they are giving us this line pretty low, like I mentioned. Props.cash has him projected for nearly 6 strikeouts. And you can see in all these starts, as I mentioned before, if he is missing, he's missing on the hook. So there's a good shot that he's going to go over here. And if we just look at the head-to-head versus San Diego, this is a lineup, this is from last season, and the lineup hasn't changed too much. Obviously, Soto's gone and Bell's gone, but the majority, Machado, Tatis, a lot of those guys, they're still there. And against that lineup, 7, 8, and 7. So it's a lineup he knows well. It's a lineup he's done well against, going 3 for 3 against them and well above this line. And to add to that, the Padres bats have struck out in 17 out of 55 plate appearances against Luzardo. That's a 30.9 K percentage, and 5 Ks for Luzardo has been pretty much automatic for him since the 2022 season, going over in 46 out of 59 starts. It's a 78% hit rate, and he has been better on the road, going over in 22 out of 26 games, averaging 6.4 Ks per game. So lower line here, this probably will move. So if you guys like this line, I'd get it in now because we're liking Luzardo to go over his line of 4.5 strikeouts. But that is going to be the full free betting card. As always, if you guys want everything that we were playing, all of our best bets from all 10 of our cappers, that is going to be down in the description down below in the VIP. We also do cheat sheets like you saw with the hot hitters and, AI projections, game breakdowns, player props with full write-up descriptions on why we're going to be taking these props, kind of just like a written version of these videos. So if that's something that interests you and you guys want to check it out, check that out below. If you guys are new here, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment something down below. Let us know if you guys are enjoying these videos. It really does help us out in the algorithm as well, so we do appreciate it, even if you just want to leave an emoji. And if you guys are following today's bets, good luck, and as always, let's cook the books.